their hands on the ball, they would have had the ball in the last 34 or 35 seconds. Out of timeouts, but at least they would have been playing for the last shot. It's undescribable feeling here. A gut wrencher, I guess I would call it. That's a poor terminology. But I think everybody in these stands are shaking. 12.5 seconds to go. What do you do if you're Blackhawk? Well, I'm going to guess they're going to dump the ball into Canamacy, try to draw a foul on Sam Williams, but more importantly, Canamacy's been one of their big guns here in the third. Canamacy's been one of their big guns here in the second half of the ball game. So I think that they'll try to go inside, try to draw the foul, and probably take the shot with about 2-3 seconds left.
Franklin had a 6-point lead with about 2 minutes left in regulation. Blackhawk fought to tie the score. The biggest shot, 2 3-point shots taken by Casey Haskins, including the one that tied it. Sam Williams has tied it in overtime for Franklin, but missed the free throw on a 3-point opportunity. Blackhawk inbounds at midcourt across the way. It comes into Miller under 10 seconds, 6 seconds. Miller around a pick set by Canamesa. Anderson stays on him. Miller around another pick the other way. Loses the ball. Out of bounds. Out of bounds. Time is expired, Larry. Time is expired. We have a second overtime period, so keep your cool. We need at least 4 more minutes out of you. We're tied at 68-68 at the end of the first extra period. We'll be back in 60 seconds on 1450 WFRA. The man that tied the score, Sam Williams, jumping Jim Canamesa. Canamesa gets the tip with a nice jump and a slap of the ball into the backcourt to Archie Miller. 4-minute overtime period. This is the second. 52 and a half weeks ago, Blackhawk beat Franklin 69-68 at this very venue, Sharon High School. We are now tied at 68. On the right side, Haskins to the point to Huber. Cougars working left to right. Miller on the left side. Now back out with it to Lodovico. Back to Archie Miller. Ryan Anderson watching him closely defensively. To Lodovico. Back to Miller between the rings. Left with it. Now back to Huber. Off to Haskins and back to Miller. Archie Miller takes it back out near the midcourt circle. We've used up 46 seconds. No shots taken yet. We're still tied at 68. Miller defended by Anderson. Ryan on Ryan, except they call Ryan Miller Archie. Left to Huber, back to Miller, back to Huber, blocked by Williams. And Anderson comes away with it for the night. Back door to McLaughlin, has to save the gap. 15-footer is missed. And Miller comes away with it for the Blackhawk Cougars. Oh, they had McLaughlin underneath. He couldn't quite control the pass. And when he gave it off to Getz, Sean came up short on the shot.
Probably the 6th time, Tim, that we've had some type of a mishandled ball here late in this ball game, and just a couple of those, we wouldn't be watching these two teams go at it in the second overtime period.
Under 2.5 minutes left in this extra period, 68-68. Here's Miller out near midcourt again. Helped out this time by 6'7" center Jim Canamesa. And now it's Jeremy Huber. What a game Huber has had for the Blackhawk Cougars. Off to Miller, back to Huber. Williams out on him now. The 6'10" Franklin Jr. being drawn out. He's playing with 4 fouls. Nathan Hager is already fouled out. 2 Blackhawk players, Miller and Huber, have played a long time with 4 fouls. Gets a near steal. That frees up Lodovico, but he comes back outside as Blackhawk uses up clock. Miller has the ball, 1:49 left in the second overtime. Miller directing traffic. Canamesa draws out McLaughlin away from the ball. Miller hands off instead to Huber. Huber off to Archie Miller. 1:37 left in the second extra frame. Huber picked up by McLaughlin. Right with it to Haskins. Haskins to Huber, and Williams is out on him. To the right, near sideline, to Canamesa. Looking for and passing to Haskins. Now between the circles, closer to the mid-court ring, it's Miller. Anderson out on Miller. 1:15 left in the second overtime. Miller taking his time. Now handing to Haskins. And Hubert calls a timeout. And Blackhawk will talk things over. Timeout with 1:09 left in the second overtime. We're still tied at 68. Back in 30 seconds on 1450 WFRA. Second overtime at Sharon High School in the PIAA Western Pennsylvania AAA Boys Basketball Championship. Thanks for joining us, whether you're on 1450 WFRA or on our sister station, who's joined us, the Mix 99.3 FM. We're tied at 68. Blackhawk has spent most of the second extra frame using up the clock. They did have a shot block early. Franklin came back, missed their shot attempt. Blackhawk got it back and has not worked the ball closer than the top of the key since. The ball's inbounded in the backcourt to Huber. He'll give off to Archie Miller, who will set things up across the timeline with a minute left in the second overtime. Off to Huber, to Canamesa. Miller bumping Anderson. Left it'll go. Off to Haskins. Back out to Huber. If Franklin fouls, Blackhawk would be in the double bonus. Blackhawk has been called for 8, so if Franklin's back on offense and draws a foul, they'll go to the line. Outside, it's Miller with Anderson on him. Around a pick set by Canamesa. Left to Haskins. 34 seconds left in the second overtime. Back door, Haskins was free. They didn't find him. Huber off to Miller. 25 seconds left. Canamesa outside. McLaughlin on him. Off to Huber. 20 seconds left. Miller out near the midcourt circle, takes the pass from Huber. Anderson on him. Miller still backing up, nearly at the midcourt line. 12 seconds left. Miller looking inside. The crowd in a frenzy. Miller around McLaughlin. Miller, jumper, good! 3.5 seconds left. Franklin calls the timeout. Miller put a 20-foot arc on that shot from the right baseline to put the Blackhawk Cougars up. The Franklin Knights had an extra timeout because of the second overtime period. They have called it with 2.7 seconds left. They trail 70 to 68, and the man that won the ball game here last year for Blackhawk has just put the Cougars ahead.
Yeah, Tim, and I really don't mean to cry sour grapes, but when Canamesa set that pip on the right hand of the floor, I forget who he just clobbered, knocked him right to the floor with a forearm.
Anderson went down hard.
Anderson got clobbered with a forearm. The foul should have been called. Franklin should have been going to the line for a one-on-one, and Miller would have never shot that arc shot that he just made.
Well, Blackhawk benefited from the non-call. And on the no-blow, Blackhawk got the two-point field goal. Franklin has 2.7 seconds to try to tie or go ahead. Chances are any shot they make from this point would be a three-point attempt. We may not have that third overtime period I joked about. Let's see what Franklin works. I think they called the timeout before they inbounded, didn't they? Which means they'd have to come the length of the court, I believe.
Yeah, we need a miracle shot, and that's about the only thing we need. 3.2 seconds to go.
Exactly, 3.2. They just put half a second back on the clock. Franklin gets half a second extra. 3.2 seconds on the clock right now. 70-68. Blackhawk leading. Archie Miller made the go-ahead shot. History may be repeating itself. Franklin has one last opportunity here in the closing seconds of double overtime. Ryan Anderson is being cautioned about something by the official. John McLaughlin with nobody else in the backboard looking to inbound. Gets it to Getz. John Getz from midcourt. Off the top of the backboard. Williams was going for the tip, but the ball went up and hit the side iron. The ball game is over. Blackhawk has won. Wait a minute. It's not over. 0.2 of a second left. The Blackhawk Cougar fans are throwing Hershey's Kisses out on the floor. The Franklin fans want a technical foul. Let's see what they do. Franklin missed the half-court shot. They stopped the clock because the ball went up over the top of the backboard, hit the support wire. The Blackhawk fans thought the game was over. They threw Hershey's Kisses out on the floor. The three WPIAL officials are conferring in midcourt. Should they assess a technical foul? Would they dare to here in District 10? Let's see what happens.
Yeah, Jim, they haven't made any calls. They've made so many non-calls here in these last two overtime periods. I don't think they have the guts to call it the way it should be called.
Well, let's see now. Franklin would not have this time on the clock had they not put an extra half second on the clock for Franklin's inbound pass. John McLaughlin was taking the ball out at the other end of the court. Franklin kept their players in their forecourt, did not take them into the backcourt. Franklin had to settle for a pass that went to John Getz in the backcourt as he went out to help to avoid the 5-second call. Getz put up a shot from half court. It took a high bounce. Sam Williams was waiting for the rebound, but up in the air, the ball hit the support wire. That's out of bounds. If the ball came down, Williams might have had a putback opportunity. Let's see what they call. Now they're putting another half second on the clock. 0.7 of a second is what the scoreboard reads right now. Those are the Franklin fans across the way that you hear saying technical, technical. The Blackhawk fans behind us are standing up. They're gritting their teeth, biting their nails, hoping that they won't be assessed a penalty that might send this game into triple overtime. And the officials are still conferring. This time now, they're talking at the scorer's table or in front of it with the two coaches, with John Miller of Blackhawk, Bill Hager of Franklin. We see Hager nodding his head. Still no indication. If they take the ball out of bounds, it will be Blackhawk's ball. If they call a technical, Franklin will go to the free throw line. There must not be a technical foul called. There has been no indication. 0.7 of a second left in the second overtime period. We're playing this game in District 10 with WPIAL officials, PIAA officials from all across western Pennsylvania in attendance. That is those with clout in District 7, those with clout in District 10. These officials are being highly scrutinized by fans on both sides, by coaching staffs, by referee reviewers, by front office people. No technical foul. Blackhawk will get the ball out of bounds. The only way Franklin's going to win this game or force triple overtime is to steal the ball and score with 0.7 of a second left. These officials are going to need security. Lodovico, long pass to Hoskins, blocked by Keith at the buzzer. Blackhawk wins. Now the Hershey's Kisses come from all sides, and those that are being halted by the Franklin fans are intended for the officials. A travesty at Sharon High School, and again, WPIAL officials have messed with District 10. The PIAA and Mechanicsburg gets their way. We're getting hit from the Franklin side by Hershey's Kisses being pelted the other way, and this is ridiculous. A protest is in order. Blackhawk has won again. Coach Bill Hager is trying to surround his troops. The officials are already gone. I hope they have strong security. Blackhawk is celebrating at midcourt, and we're getting ready here for the presentation. We may skip the presentation of the Western Pennsylvania Championship trophies because of the debris being pelted from the fans. And I tell you what, I got hit in the right cheek by something that was bigger than a Hershey's Kiss. It came from the Franklin side. I really have some empathy for the red and black fan who threw it. There are still a few Hershey's Kisses coming from that side. It's a pathetic display of injustice.